What's happening? Keegan here, One Star Leather Goods. It is Saturday, November 30th, and this is Small Business Saturday, so it's around this time of year that I always want to take some time to thank everyone for their support of One Star Leather Goods. We are indeed a very small business. It is a tiny operation. We run it in this expansive garage. No, wait, don't blink. You'll miss it. There it is. That was it. That was the entire space. We run it out of our garage, and your support helps us continue to make leather goods to what we think is the highest quality we can possibly muster and deliver them to you at an affordable price. So thank you for doing that. Next, we are currently running a sale for this Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Thanksgiving week. It is 15% off in-stock items that will ship in pretty much immediately, and then 10% off all the made-to-order stuff. That's about 3 to 4 weeks. So all our notebooks and wallets and stuff, you can choose your color of leather, and you can choose your color of thread. And the belts are also custom made to size, and they take about 3 to 4 weeks too. So all that stuff is 10% off. All the in-stock stuff is 15% off. Go check it out. So what I want to start is sort of a tradition of a little My Favorite Things video. So I want to talk about what I personally am carrying, stuff that we make, and then I also want to talk about stuff that I, from the past year, that I really enjoyed from other small businesses, and just give some shout outs and some plugs. So away we go. First of all, hats. I love these hats. They're adjustable. This is the one with the patch. It's got an adjustable band there. We also have a couple more of these, and I think these are really sweet. These camo with the black puff embroidery. Right? It's pretty sweet. All right, so we've got hats. We've also got some shirts and patches and pins left. You can go check that stuff out. But let's talk about what I'm carrying personally. So these days, my wallet of choice is the Park Sloper Senior. The Park Sloper Senior is obviously part of our flagship line, which is the Park Sloper. We've got the Senior, the Medium, and the Junior. The Junior is teeny tiny, and the Senior I find to be pocketable, but has a nice large, this is a 3.5 by 5.5 notebook, comes with a Field Notes branded one. This is from Fabriano. It's a dot grid Fabriano 3.5 by 5.5. Great paper for fountain pens, and I write a lot with fountain pens, and I really appreciate that. I actually use the front for just lists or notes or whatever I need, and then in the back, I actually make it into kind of like a weekly calendar for myself. So I love this. I love having the notebook, the pen, and the wallet all in one. It's only one thing for me to put in my pocket to carry around. Of course, you got 2 card slots here, and you can put huge stacks of cards in there. They'll expand to fit 10, 12 cards. And the great thing about that is, let's tuck this lottery ticket in there. Don't want to lose that. The great thing about that is when you fold it shut, the cards are absolutely locked in. There's no way anything is falling out of this notebook. So there you go, Park Sloper Senior. Again, this is a money pocket. I don't have any money, so it's a lottery ticket. Well, we should look at the date on that. 26th. I'm gonna have to look that up. All right, here we go. So I carry right now with the pen slot, and it fits wonderfully. I'm a jeans person. I wear jeans. It fits perfectly right there. You can even see the outline of it. I don't worry about crushing the pen, and I will tell you why. It's because this is a solid copper machined pen by urbansurvivalgear.net, and I think this is the #1 EDC pen on the market right now. This is phenomenal. I'll tell you more about that in a sec. So over the years, and even this year, I've shuffled, I have a lot of wallets, so I shuffle them in and out, just for fun. And the other style I often carry is the Park Sloper Senior with no pen. This one is Horween Natural Chrome Excel, and you can see it starts a lighter khaki color and really darkens up beautifully. This one has wonderful texture. The Chrome Excel leathers have so much wax in them that they stay really shiny. So this is the Park Sloper no pen. You can see there's no pen loop here. A little more compact package when I'm just carrying a pen in my bag or in my pocket. Other leather I should point out is this green. See this green right here? That's the Horween green Chrome Excel that we carry, and it's gorgeous. It's this deep, amazing green that seems to have like an inner life, an inner light of its own. It's great. If I wasn't carrying a notebook wallet, I would definitely carry the 6-pocket horizontal wallet. This is in the red Chrome Excel, just 2 horizontally facing pockets, and then behind, there's a $5 bill I didn't know was there. Haven't used this in quite a bit of time, but you can see it fits perfectly. US bills folded once there. So that's the 6-pocket horizontal, and again, you can build this in your choice of colors or check out what we have in stock. But that's my wallet of choice, and if I'm going with a wallet without a notebook, sometimes I need a notebook. So I've got a Field Notes wrap style notebook cover here. It's extremely thin. It's the thinnest package we've ever done, and it's about the thinnest package I've ever seen as a leather cover for a Field Notes size notebook. The edges are super smooth because the leather's folded over, and it really disappears in your back pocket. It's great. So that's that. Okay, so moving on, let's go back to the pen. And my first shout out is going to be to Calvin at Urban Survival Gear. This is the Tie-Scribe Bolt, and he called it the Tie-Scribe because the first one he made was titanium. And it's a bolt action pen. So it's really hard to show that. But it's a great pen. He makes it out of quite thin, as machine pens go, tubes, and then machines it around them. So even the copper and the brass are they're not overly heavy like a lot of machine pens you see in solid copper and brass. They're just so heavy, it's almost fatiguing to write with. His are amazing. The fit and finish is amazing. The machining is amazing. He is a mad genius. And the first version he did is this. This was for the Pilot G2 cartridge. And then he just started making the Mini. And you can see the Mini is shorter, and it's perfect. It's awesome. It's just long enough that you can advance the refill without it hitting your hand. It's a perfect size in the hand. The balance is great. This is the copper version, so it's heavy, but it's not that heavy at all. And here's the best thing about this style pen with this style bolt action, that the clip is the bolt action. There is no way that this pen is going to leak ink on my pocket. With the pen with the clicky on the top, all you do is sit down and it advances and you've got ink in your pocket. And the twist pens, they all seem to come untwisted in your pocket. But the great thing about this is there's no way that this is going to put ink in your pocket, because the only way to get the tip out is to press that. And there's no way that's happening in your pocket. So I love this pen for carry just like this. It's super durable. Like I said, I sit on it all day with it in the Park Sloper Senior. I'm never worried about hurting the pen. I did pop one plastic pen once in my back pocket in the Senior, but again, it was like a plastic pen and it just broke. But this is my first shout out. You got to go check this out. If you want an EDC pen, the Tie-Scribe Bolt Mini is just the best EDC pen right now anywhere. This size fits the Senior. It also fits our medium. Park Sloper Medium is also a great fit for this. Just a phenomenal pen. So go check them out. All right, so what else am I carrying? My keys. We sell these too. This is a Japanese key hook, and I'd like the camera to focus on it, not on my ugly face. There, whatever. It comes looking like this. It's got a black finish on it, and then as you use it, you can see the black sort of wears off, and it wears off it looks awesome. It looks awesome. The black sort of stays in certain places, wears off in others. But so we carry these in the store. Now, what do I love about this? I've got my keys here, my house keys, and I put them in my pocket, and I hook this right on the edge of my pocket. It's a small hook. It's not as long as others, and it keeps the keys hanging right here instead of falling to the bottom of my pocket where they're going to put a hole in my jeans and get mixed up with what else I might be carrying, whether that's loose change, whatever. Get it out, super fast. Super fast in, super fast out. I love this key hook. Love. So we carry these in the shop. I get them from Japan. They're super high quality. We also carry them in silver. The black finish is this one, and it wears off to look like a bit of a copper look. And then we also carry them in brass. So check that out. Moving on. This is the EDC-1. I carry this a lot as well when I want a pocket knife with me. This is our pocket knife and pen case. This is an awesome model number 83 from Great Eastern Cutlery, made in Titusville, Pennsylvania. It's an awesome knife. Check it out. And you just got to check. They do short runs of knives, so you kind of got to be on it and find out their retailers. But GreatEasternCutlery.net. Lots of old-timey pocket knife patterns that they're manufacturing today. So this is just great. And it fits the EDC-1 perfectly, and the EDC-1 kind of molds around it. This is the olive harness, and this is the Fisher Space Pen Bullet pressurized cartridge. So it's a great thing to Great thing to organize in your pocket. Carry that in my pocket all the time. So that's enough for my carry. Now let me plug some other things. I talked about the Tie-Scribe pen. I want to talk about one other pen that I got this year. This is from Brute Force Designs. It is a fountain pen with a solid copper cap, solid copper section. Got it at the San Francisco Pen Show when I was there selling leather goods. It is a Cocobolo wood turned barrel, and this is a nib from Franklin Christoph. It's a stub nib. This is great. You got to check out Brute Force Designs. They're making great pens. The weight of this is awesome. It's just a great pen. So Brute Force Designs, go check them out. Next up, I like pocket knives. I also like kitchen knives. So this is a kitchen knife by Anderson Copra. You can see right there, Anderson Copra. And they're here on Instagram. I have a couple knives by them. They are in Scandinavia, and they are making phenomenal knives. This is a great size kitchen knife. It's small, and you can still do a lot with it. The grind is amazing. The handle's amazing. Everything about it is amazing. So I got to give a shout out to Anderson Copra. This is like the third or fourth piece I have from them. I have 2 kitchen knives and a couple pocket knives. They're doing great stuff, so get them on. If they're not on your radar, go check them out, give them a follow. Then I gotta also talk about, my wife hates how many ceramic mugs I have, but I just love handmade ceramics. They're unique, they're interesting, and I'm gonna plug 2 people right now. This is Paulova Ceramics, Paul, and I'll put a link to her Instagram. I have a bunch of stuff from her over the years, and she just makes great stuff. I drink coffee out of this. Could put chili in it. I don't, but it could. Ice cream. That's a lot of ice cream. Anyway, her stuff is awesome. And then Ralph Nuara, Nuara. His stuff is incredibly unique. It's not quite round, but it's like the perfect shape for your hand. It just feels good. His glazes are great. Again, I've got a bunch of stuff by Ralph too, and it's all awesome. So these are 2 cups I got this year that I wanted to show you because, yeah, my wife, like I said, she wants to throw it all away. I won't let her. Okay, so one other thing I just got. Look at this. This is a hand-carved piece of walnut. And their Instagram handle is Pockets Full of Sawdust on Instagram. And look at this. It's just awesome. This one he named Back to the Beach. And I got this one to hang in the house, and then I actually got one for my wife's office as well, kind of a circular carved. Go check him out. Does awesome stuff, takes commissions. These are definitely art pieces. He does all this by hand. Just beautiful, beautiful woodwork. Love it. Okay, what else do I have? Oh, I got one last thing. I don't make bags, okay? I don't make bags because I don't have the space for the equipment. I don't have the time. We specialize in small leather goods, and that's kind of what we stick with. So I went looking for a bag. And for a long time, I've looked for a full leather bag, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll make one. But the time spent like learning how to make it, I don't have the time. So enter this bag. This is the number 72. I think it's the number 72 from Stock and Barrel. This is an awesome bag. They have these made by a company, I think, in Massachusetts or Connecticut, but they did the design. The design is great. This is skirting leather from Wickett & Craig, which is a leather I use and love, and I already am familiar with. I love the style. It's a messenger-style bag. It's got some pockets inside for my laptop, my notebooks. I take this to meetings. I love the hell out of this bag. So go check them out. I'll give you a little logo here. Stock and Barrel, Ogden, Utah. They've got great stuff, but I love this bag, and I would encourage you to check them out. They just released a sort of a more ladies style, I guess. I don't know if that's PC to say, but more of like a leather tote bag style. That looks super nice too with the zipper on the top. But anyway, check them out. They do great bags and great work. So that's about it. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about all this stuff, my favorites. Happy Small Business Saturday, happy holidays, and I'll talk to you again soon.